In the end, what separates a man from a slave? Money? Power?
Alright, welcome guys, and welcome to something a little bit different on this channel. I want to show you things that I'm interested in other than video games. Now, in the past few months, I have really been getting into my artistic side. What I really want to do is not rely on other people to do things for me. Some people might understand what I'm talking about. Some people are like, why can't you just go out and just have somebody do it for you? I don't want to do that because I like to customize my own things. So this is my very first animation that I'm doing. And it's not very good, but we always have to have a starting point. Nobody becomes great right offhand. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, now let's get started. The first thing we want to do is pick a color. I'll just probably pick a basic color here. Purple bluish. Yeah, that seems like a good color. Next thing we want to do is select our shape. Let's pick an oval. Now the trick is we want to hold shift and drag it across the screen. That'll create a circle. If you don't hold shift, it'll just turn into an oval. Next thing we want to do is deselect everything. Now we want to switch frames here, so we're just gonna switch our frame because this is what you need to do to actually animate the thing we want to animate. Next thing we want to do is go to our transit tool, which looks like a cross if you don't know what it is, and we want to push our circle up and until it makes this weird shape. Kind of looks like a very bad frisbee. And next we need to go to our transit layer. That lets us move the object around and turn it, which I will show you here promptly. Also, you can change the size using this tool, which sometimes it works in your favor and sometimes it doesn't. Next thing we want to do is move our next keyframe. And I want to turn this object around, well, not make it bigger, but turn it around a little bit more, like that. Yeah, that looks like a good animation to me. Very basic, but it'll turn out good. And we move one more keyframe. Now this is what we want to do. We want to go to our, not edit, we want to go to our draw, and we want to go to reset all points, and that will reset everything. Now hold on, I want to get rid of that red square right there, but first I want to change this, because if you don't change this, it'll just keep running the timeline, and we don't want that. So anyway, let's deselect that, and we pushed. There we go. Now let's watch our animation. Yeah, we did it! It might not seem much, but this is our very first starting point. A lot of this stuff will be extremely boring, but once we master the basics, we can start making more polished animation. And that's the entire goal. So guys, I did end up playing with this circle a little bit more. Let me show you a more advanced animation that I did. We don't need to save this file. That was just an example. Here's what I've done. Made a red circle, and this is what I did with it. I know, I'm getting good, but I shouldn't brag about it. I'm just super excited to see what I can actually make out of my own imagination. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be great.